Welcome, fellow adventurers, to MGM Adventures podcast, hosted by
Matt.
and Gina.
So, Carowinds and Waldameer decided to announce their brand new 2027 attractions the same exact day. So we're going to talk about them to get together.
Ooh, which one are you more excited for?
We'll get there in a minute. Make sure to like, follow, and share wherever you're listening or watching us from.
Both Carowinds and Waldameer announced new rides for 2027 on the same day.
So,
Were you expecting that?
I knew of Carowinds' announcement was on the day, and then kind of a little out of the blue, Waldameer's like, I got something to tell you. Okay.
Okay, we'll take it.
So I think one came out about 8 o'clock, one came out about 10:30.
Yep.
So both, I think Waldameer's came out first, and it maybe got a little overshadowed. So I don't want to do that. We'll talk about both for sure. We'll talk about, do we think they're a good fit, bad fit, great, whatever, and our thoughts on it. So I'm going to start with Carowinds because we've known about Carowinds' announcement for a while. It was originally in that Six Flags rides are coming in 2026, and I got bumped. So we knew they were getting a water ride. We knew this. They had cleared the former Rip Roarin Rapids plot of land was cleared out. We knew this was probably coming there. And it kind of leaked that it might have been a flume ride. So,
which they need.
Which, if you've never been to Carowinds, it's hot.
On the equator, it feels like some days.
Yeah, it is hot. They have a good water park. They used to have a shoot-to-shoot ride, a log flume, and a rapids. The log flume got replaced by now Thunder Striker. The shoot-to-shoots ride got replaced by Copperhead Strike, and so now the Rapids ride shut down a couple years ago. It was a unique ride. It was it kind of loads like the one at Dollywood where it lifts the platform and you load it and it left. I feel like that was more one of the complex ones. I'm guessing. So I don't know. So they desperately have needed a water ride for a number of years. Because people just want to sometimes get wet and move on and have a good day. So not be in the water park.
I could say something.
Okay. I don't think I want to know, but okay. So what did they announce?
Rip Roarin Falls. It has a large stadium log flume replacing Rip Roarin Rapids, which was not the log flume, the
Rapids ride.
Yeah. Jesus. 100-foot drop will be the tallest on the water ride. A backwards drop. Isn't there more than that?
There's like a camelback as part of the backwards drop. They've claimed 3 world records. One is the world's largest drop, 100 feet, which is actually pretty impressive because I think before that it was Tiana's, which I think is like 56 feet or something. Yeah, so
let's look it up.
I'm pretty sure that was the tallest one. They also are claiming the world's largest backwards camelback, which is like
50 to
50 foot. Sorry.
50 to 52 feet.
Yeah, I should have known of that.
Yeah.
I think there might be.
Did it state what the angle is?
No, it didn't. It could be the one at Phantasialand might be the tallest one right now, I think. So,
Fantasia, did I write it?
Yeah.
Chappus.
Yes, Chappus. I couldn't think of the name.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. So it has the world's largest drop at 100 feet. That is a forward drop, just so you know. It's got a camelback backwards and the world's largest backwards drop, which I don't know how many feet that was, but so Chappus is how tall?
I don't think I spelled it right, so I didn't get it.
Okay, well, I think Chappus was the highest one before that. So it's going to be pretty tall. I'll say that. It does have some theming around it. It's got some critters around it. The story goes it was an abandoned log flume, and all of a sudden, or it was an abandoned lumber company, or sawmill company, sorry. And it all of a sudden, some of the machinery started running, and no one knows why. So
66 feet.
was Chappus. Okay. So I There might be one taller than that, but I knew those were up there. So there you go. So, but there are some animals that have seemed to start up the sawmill again, and of course they're going to run the ride. So there you go.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. The one thing I thought was interesting about this is I think most people thought it was a mock super flume, and it's not. It's a whitewater super flume. So
Never heard of them.
So Whitewater is big into the water slides. They do a lot of the major water slides right now. And I actually looked this up because I'm like, have they done this before? They have. They have. Um, I completely forgot about this. And we haven't really been on this ride yet this year, but we'll the next time we go. Daredevil Falls at Dollywood just got new boats, and they were done by Whitewater.
And they're supposed to be the same boats.
I would think they'd be very similar. Yeah, they look similar. So, I've seen they did have a sample Rip Roarin Falls boat. So we'll have to see if when we ride Daredevil Falls if it looks the same. So
I haven't watched much on these two as much as I did on the Werewolf Gorge one. So I'm kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, so it's got a couple drops. Again, backwards. It will go up a hill. It kind of goes through the water in a pace, and then it will
Did they say how long the ride time would be?
I think it's 6 minutes. I think. So it's going to be a nice long ride too. So it does start out. If you've ridden Daredevil Falls, where it starts out and it kind of goes through the woods, and then eventually goes up a hill and does a little drop, it's going to be like that. And then doesn't. But this one's going to go backwards, and then it's going to have the finale big drop at the end. So, originally I heard it's going to be where the former Scrambler used to be was the entrance, and now I'm hearing it might the entrance might actually be over by the Fury Plaza, where that Fury hive
Interesting
board or what was it, gate was. I hope they don't get rid of that gate. That gate was cool, but I've heard that's where it's going to enter. So I don't know. I think it's a much needed ride for Carowinds. I think it's going to be a hit, to be honest.
They do need a water ride there.
I
sometimes I like to just go ride a quick water ride and be done.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to go for the water park.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just want a quick water ride and dry off the rest of the day.
Yeah. To be honest, I could also see this ride be cloned at the other Six Flags parks or a similar version of it. I think there's several parks that could deal with this. To be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if Cedar Point got this. This seems like a good addition. Put it across from Thunder Canyon. I hope roller coaster people are not going to like that I just said that. But and they did have a ride there before and it didn't go well. But if this goes well, I could see this going to some other parks. I wouldn't mind it at Kings Island. If it made sense. Obviously, Kings Island right now has 3 water rides. One of them we think's on the rumored to go list, just because it's had some problems over the years.
It's getting up there in age.
Getting
too.
up there, yeah. And all of their water rides.
What year did it open?
I don't remember. But anyway, I think this is a great addition for the park. I really do. It would not surprise me if we saw a similar ride. Again, if this does well here, which I expect it will, as long as the uptime's good, which I'm not really too concerned about because Whitewater has log flumes. Most of those are overseas. So there you go. I think there's one in Warner Brothers, one of the Warner Brothers parks in, I think it's Spain. Don't quote me on that, but one of the parks has one over there. So there you go. And next,
Waldameer is getting Eagle Pursuit, which is a roller coaster. A Vekoma family coaster.
Yeah, so I think this is now everyone gets a Vekoma, like from Oprah.
From Oprah?
Maybe, or just Vekoma's doing a really good job of selling their models. So we talked about Werewolf Gorge last week, and you asked me where can I ride one of these at. We get another one, pretty close to us. To be honest, Waldameer is a nice park. I like.
Where's it at again?
Waldameer's in Erie, Pennsylvania. So not too
been
far.
In a while.
We went like last year.
No, I think it was 2 years ago.
Maybe. It's a nice park. It's got Ravine Flyer 2, which I think is probably the best coaster there currently. They kind of have a little bit of they have other good rides. I think this is going to be a very good hit for them. It's got 2 launches, the initial launch, and then actually with this one, it's very terrain. So with Waldameer, it's kind of built a little bit on a hill and it goes down to the lake. So this is going to start at the top. It's kind of behind, it's actually right next to Ravine Flyer
Mm.
2. It's actually where Ravine Flyer 1 used to be. And so their teaser kind of said um, in the I forget what area it was, but it's like this area has been kind of forgotten, but we didn't forget about it or something. That was their teaser. Find out more. Yeah, it's where Ravine Flyer 1 actually was. So it's going to start at the top of the hill and then launch a little bit and then go down the hill, do a lot of nice moves,
Swoop,
swoops.
swashes.
It looks like also they're keeping a lot of the trees. So it's going to be like you're flying on an eagle. To be honest, I did not realize this was going to be a sit down roller coaster. I thought it was going to be a suspended roller coaster.
What's the
This,
difference?
you're hanging from the track or you're sitting down. So I thought it was going to be more like Dragon Flyer or Flying Fox. And it's going to be this, it's going to basically be the same train as on, it's more like Big Bear Mountain, but a lot smaller scale. So, is what I'll say. So it's the same train on Snoopy, Big Bear Mountain, Werewolf Gorge, and
Oh, I thought I was going to
Rookie
be a
Racer.
suspended too.
Yeah,
That'd make more sense to
it
me.
kind of felt like it was, but I think this will be a good fit, to be
Hmm,
honest.
It'll be interesting.
They have a
I didn't say it wasn't going to be a good fit,
yeah,
but the theme, I feel like it should have been suspended.
yeah, with eagles, you would
Yeah.
maybe. It's fine. I think it will be nice. The train looks really cool, to be honest. From what I've seen, and
Have
only
you
what
seen a POV on it?
I have,
I
yes.
have not.
It
Can't
won't.
believe you watched it without me.
I thought we watched it together, but I guess not. It will only have 1 train, just as a heads up.
No, I'm just kidding.
Um, I think with Waldameer, that's fine, to be honest. Ravine Flyer has 2 trains. I think the spinning ride has a couple trains. I think the other wooden coaster has like 1 or 2, and then the other one has 1. So I honestly, for Waldameer, I think 1's gonna be fine. It's obviously gonna be very busy when it first opens, and then I think it will balance itself out. So 2 launches, 46 miles an hour, so pretty good. I think, to be honest, I think Waldameer has not. They did receive a SBF Visa spinning coaster here not too long ago.
Yeah, we went and rode it.
We did. Forget what it's called, but it's there. Before that, they had not gotten a new coaster for a while. I think the spinning coaster was it. They've got some great water rides, to be honest. It for an independent park, I think they're doing really well. Their water park always seems very popular. They got a really
We've
cool.
never been to the water park, have
We've
we?
not, but we've been to the park, and it's
We just go in, ride a few
yeah,
coasters, and we're out.
because it is a pay per ride park, which is nice. So whenever we're traveling, we've stopped on the way to Niagara Falls in Toronto. We've stopped on the way to
A wedding.
a wedding. So
And we
we've
had my mom and sister with us,
yeah.
and they don't ride rides, so it was nice because they could just go in and
There was a couple things they did. Yeah, they played some games and
yeah,
did some other things. There's also some really cool dark ride there. So they got some good stuff,
yeah.
to be honest. So
I like
I,
Waldameer.
I think this is actually a really good fit for them. I think what I understand, this is it's the same thing as Big Bear Mountain. Actually, the weird thing is Waldameer released the fact sheet directly from Vekoma. It's very nerdy.
Hmm.
If I can find a picture, I'll stick it up right here. But it's going to cost $15 million,
Oh Lord.
which is a lot for them, but it's not, you know, we know Big Bear was like 25-ish, 30. So this is I mean, they got a decent deal on it. I mean, probably with 1 less train and um, less launches, that helps.
And less track.
And also, like I said, there's not a lot of high track. It's a lot of low to the ground track. So I'm sure that saves them some money. So I personally love the Vekomas are coming. The more I've ridden the new ones, I'm like, yeah, we need more of those in the U.S. I've heard from people that's been overseas. It's like we need more Vekomas in the U.S. The new version, the old version was rough, but the new version's great. So
Yeah.
I think it's a great addition. What do you think?
Yeah, for that small of a park,
Yeah,
I think it's a
I
really
mean it's a
good.
big
And I
investment.
feel like they need more family rides there. So
They're mostly a family park, so
right.
they do have Ravine Flyer 2, which is a
Well,
mini,
some kids wouldn't like
mini voyage. They have the spinning coaster, which is a good
Kids
family
won't like
ride.
that.
Some won't. The SPF Visa is family friendly. They got the little wooden coaster, and they got the.
I meant like more like
It's a good middle coaster.
Yeah, middle coaster, I should say.
It's gonna be up. It's gonna fit very well with their lineup. They like family coasters. I don't think they have anything that
A
goes up.
good like jump up coaster.
Yeah, I don't
Instead of
think
going from here to here.
I
you
don't
have
think they
something.
don't have anything that goes upside down. They might have a flat ride that goes upside down, but that's it. So I don't know. It's not their style. So there you go.
And that's okay.
They're doing well. So I'll take that. Okay.
We're going around the parks and sticking with our water theme. HersheyPark has announced that Tidal Force will close September 7th. Been rumored for a while.
Yeah, this has been coming up on it's been coming up a while that it's going to go. So I am not surprised it's going to go. This is one of the bigger flumes out there. I think after this, Mile High Falls is going to be the other style of this. That's at Kentucky Kingdom. Is going to be one of the only big ones left. The most of them that are around are like the Congo Falls size or a little bit above that. So I think Mile High Falls is going to be the last big one of these left. There might be one overseas. No, they just announced that was closing too. So these are the big super flumes. You go up a big lift hill, you make a turn, and you come down and you splash everywhere. And
you don't really get super wet on it. It just splashes. Really.
Well, to be honest, it depends. A lot of times it goes down, hits the water, and comes up and hits the boat backwards. You don't get hit by the initial splash. You more likely get hit by the backup, the wave coming back down on you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't hardly ever get wet.
Yeah, this one's very good where it's at in the midway. It's got a splash zone on the ground. So if you're walking and not paying attention, you could get wet just walking. Most people know that it says on the ground. So if you're looking at the ground, it says splash zone.
Yeah.
So am I surprised it's going?
No.
No. To me, it's been rumored for a while. It seems to have had a lot of downtime the past couple of years. It's been down a couple times. We've been there over the summer, and it's been like, why is it down? Because it's hot. So to me, this is not surprising. Takes up a decent amount of space, to be honest.
Could be a coaster.
I am doubting it. It's right next to the water park. To me, their water park has been
Could be
extremely
another water
busy.
coaster.
I could maybe see that. It feels like an expansion on the water park to me, is what it feels like.
We'll see.
To be honest, they don't have really. I was thinking about this. They don't have a lot of modern slides, like at all. They have tube slides. They have the water coaster. They got the mat
They don't
slide.
have the
They don't have the
stand
drop.
and it's like drop slide.
So
down.
Something like, I mean, even like a tropical plunge would do really well there. Or just they don't have many body slides.
Right.
So I'm just wondering if this is like a big tower body slide complex, maybe from Whitewater.
We'll see.
That's my guess. Anyway, we do have a story on this.
We do.
So the first time we went there, we had tickets. We planned to go there. We got tickets.
This is our second time.
I don't think so.
We went to Coaster Crew and then we went back.
Maybe. Okay. So we went, we got tickets for 2 days. That was an interesting story in itself. It rained both days. It shut down the park. So we got extra tickets and we had a group with us. So we had a lot of free tickets.
It was me, Matt, my mom, my sister, and my best friend.
Yeah. So of course we're like, oh, we should do a water park day. So we went to the water park and we're like, oh, we should do this Tidal Force. So we all did that. And then, what happened then?
So the bridge to cross.
Again, we'd never ridden this.
You can stop, and
it has something in front of it. So
it has something in front of it. I was like, oh, let's stand here and watch. Well, there's a boat coming around, so my mom tried to run, and I was like, no, Mom, stay here. There's a cover. Guess what? There's not a cover.
There's a cover in the front.
There's not a cover over your head.
There's not a roof.
We got soaked.
So remember how I said it's like a wave coming down?
There it is. My mom was not impressed.
Yeah. I mean, we were at the water park. We were it was fine. There was a lot of water.
My bad. Sorry, Mom.
A lot of water. So
sorry, Mom.
That's the memory of it. We did find out our friend Liz has never been on it also, which was kind of surprising. She probably, we did joke with her that she probably won't ride this with us, because every time we ride a water ride with her, it's a aggressive.
It's an experience if
Yeah.
you ride with the Monroes.
Yeah, on the water rides. So
Yeah.
just saying that.
But she said she'll ride it with us, so it'll probably be her first and last time when we ride it
So
together.
anyway, probably coming soon. So anyway, Tidal Force is leaving. I fully, like I said, I expect a water park edition. I am kind of leaning body slides, to be honest. The more I've thought
I'm
about
leaning
this.
water coaster. We'll see who's right.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway,
Please send your questions to mgmadventures@yahoo.com or directly to us through our social channels.
yeah, please make sure to like, follow, and share wherever you're watching and listening this at. Also, as a reminder, we do have a website, mgmadventures.riverside.com. You can find us on all of our sources, our back episodes. Again, if you don't like seeing us for some reason, like you don't like seeing me in glasses for today, you
Me
can
no
listen.
makeup, it's fine.
Yeah, you can listen to us on Spotify, Amazon, which we did find out someone is watching us on Amazon, and our Amazon stats are through the roof now. So thank you for that, Don. So cool.
Shout out.
But thank you for that. Yeah, that's all we got.
See you on the next episode, adventures.
Bye.
Bye.